Hello Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Crosswatchers, welcome. This is your monthly love prediction reading for October 2023. It still is a collective reading, so please only take what resonates. Don't let anything take from you. Use it as personal development and know that everyone involved does have free will and time is fluid. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, the link is in the description box below. What is happening, please, Spirit, for Capricorn? Can we get messages for best and highest good for Capricorn in love when it comes to October? That's heaps. Codependency. Give your relationship a chance. Let go of control issues. Unrequited love. Love yourself first and retreat. All right. Strongly getting that there is the devil energy present, which is your major arcana, Capricorn, of codependency. Addictions are affecting your love life. So just someone who maybe depends too much on the other person and not enough on themselves to the point where they let them control. Okay, it could be you that's trying to have control over a certain situation. Especially if you're dealing with someone who is in the devil energy of being toxic, whether they have addictions or obsessions that they need to overcome, or whether this is like that someone doesn't even have, like they've become so... they don't have their own life, and so they're just trying to wait on this person's energy, and it becomes actually like weight heavy. There may be that you've been wanting to work on this relationship, but then you realize there's actually not much you can do, and so you have to just kind of give it to God and surrender. If you realize that there is not enough chemistry to keep this relationship going, then it's an energy of like, for whatever reason, this doesn't mean that the relationship burns out completely. This could be that this person is super busy, okay? Or it could be you, given you're Capricorn and you're a workaholic. Generalization. Stop! Far out. All right. Hi. This is, do you know what Spirit just said? This and that is true. So your person is in a workaholic. It's okay. Both of you have got the devil present, and I'm feeling one of you is codependent and the other one is a workaholic right now. So, and you both might have toxic traits in terms of patterns of behavior, thoughts, things that you do, say, you know, whatever, that are unhealthy. And so this, and it makes for a toxic storm. Let's say that. And there needs to be a distance between you, whether that is physical, whether that is just, all right, let's just let it go. And we both individually have to work on our own ish. Okay. And this is my favorite card. It's my favorite card. Love yourself first. I'm so aggressive about it. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. If you have communicated that you need to get this work done, and it's very important for this and this and this reason, and you know you want to give your relationship a chance, but give me until the end of the month and then I'll have this done and we can move forward. And I will make a promise, you know, I will commit to this, that we will go on a holiday, we'll go on a vacation, we will have a weekend away, we'll retreat. This is giving Four of Swords energy though, so it could be independent retreat of needing to disconnect from each other, okay? Whether it's disconnecting together from the world or disconnecting from each other, there is an energy of, if one person is too much in the other person's energy, like up in someone's grill constantly, that it's like a repulsive magnet. Like, I'm not attracted to you. Someone's out of their divine masculine, someone's out of their divine feminine. We all have both within us, but you know, it's that kind of dynamic of someone's too heavy in their masculine and maybe their actual masculine is repelled by that. They've got no service here. They've got no protecting and providing here. Like, I can't help you. You won't let me help you. You're too independent. You're too workaholic. You're too whatever. Or someone here is also indulging in toxic behaviors of, you know, drinking, gambling, that kind of thing. If this is an issue of someone and entertaining third parties outside of the relationship in a lustful way, of course, if that is something that you need to let go of and you do actually realize it's unrequited love in terms of, I need to remove myself from this situation because we do not have an open agreement, then you need to go and love yourself first and retreat from the world. And you will actually soon realize that you can turn that toxic energy into because it's still powerful, right? Devil energy is very powerful and very cunning, and there's a lot that can attach behind it. So if you channel that, if you reframe that, you can become the manifester of your own dreams. You can use your resources wisely. You can use that energy wisely. It's a life force, let's be real, it is. And you can use it to inspire yourself to focus forward, become more creative with your endeavors, with your willpower, with your skills. You can actually start to manifest a life you want to live, and look at that. You can turn towards a connection, a commitment, an attachment that is much healthier. You can make a choice to completely transform, whether it's transforming the relationship you're in or moving away from it if it's something that isn't serving your best and highest good, and moving into unity, romance, balance, connection. Okay, so if you are in an existing relationship and you're like, okay, we're just not seeing each other because of this, that, and the other, it feels like by the end of the month you'll definitely be transforming this connection. Page of Wands, and going on an adventure, going on a retreat, having fresh ideas, revitalizing your energy. The World and the High Priestess. Okay, I feel like these need to go over here. These are both in reverse. If you do not change your energy, this feels like a warning that this is something that you will have to learn over and over again. Okay, this is a I'm going to say little boy lost kind of energy. Take it how you will. It's not gender based. It's just a phrase where someone will just not grow up. It's also giving like boy who cried wolf, like that kind of energy where no one's going to start really believing that you're wanting to change. You might really speak it out into the world, but you don't do anything about it because you don't want to give yourself this personal closure. There's something that you're afraid of ending because it feels like then you might actually have to grow up. Then you might actually have to face some of your doubts, your secrets, your past. Then you might actually have to like face Jesus is kind of what I'm getting. So that's not something I would normally say, but it's that kind of energy of, you know, what's that? That's that phrase where it's like you got to face up to the gods or whatever. And it's like you or this person that you're dealing with may not be ready to do that, to be completely honest. Can you clarify the Lovers and the Page of Wands? I feel like we need to go like this. Okay. It's like, are you going to turn it around, or are you going to mistreat your manifestation powers for something unhealthy, only to repeat the cycle again? I'm exhausted. I really feel exhausted. I also feel my throat chakra start to block up when I talk about that. So it feels like you're not expressing your truth honestly because you're afraid. It feels timid. It feels like a small child being told like you can be seen but not heard, and so you're just staying small. Okay? But over here, I feel like if you persevere with knowing that there's harmony and divine love and balance and unity and romance out there, and it is a choice, then you will, no matter how tired you get, you will keep pushing through. You'll push through any codependency and any devil energy, and you'll push through until you see the light. Can we clarify the Page of Wands, please, Spirit? Chariot, and you'll move forward to create new opportunities and build yourself a new stable foundation from which you do not have to repeat the same mistakes, okay? Cancer energy. Interesting. Very fiery energy too, of needing to like shoot your shot in the right direction. Shoot your shot in the right direction. It's about averting disaster for yourself. Loving yourself is so key here. Queen of Wands. Yeah, confidence. Having confidence that you can completely turn your life around and completely turn your love around. When you're in this confident energy, you can actually go out and socialize and not fall back into bad behaviors. And I feel that it turns heads. There's something very beautiful about you that is, regardless of gender, that it vivaciously attracts good things to you. from the Capricorns I know, very, very much so. I just have to speak on this for a sec. There is a tendency to always put other people before love, okay? Because it's like, well, that's what I have to do. I have a due diligence. I have an obligation to honor this person and this person and this person. And there is a tendency to forget about the things that are important to you. And in the process of that, someone else, meaning your partner, can fall by the wayside because you think, oh, well, I don't deserve to spend time with them yet, but you're denying them your existence, your presence, your love, because you're constantly putting it out to other people. There's a sense of putting out other people's fires that aren't your responsibility, but other people can rely on you so much because you're a workhorse that they just use and abuse you. And if you get stuck in a cycle like that, then you're denying yourself your beautiful, naturally expressive, naturally vivacious. There's something when you let all that go and you do actually socialize and have fun, and whatever socializing means to you, that you're naturally funny, you're naturally attractive, you do turn heads, and there is something solid and stable and grounded about you that very much attracts people. And I think that is so useful in you rebuilding your life and putting forward momentum to, well, what's next? Where do I go from here? It's like, I could easily turn this into a career reading and say, when you find like the partner that you choose a deep soul bond with, that helps you to avoid becoming a doormat for work and other people's demands, you actually can build an empire with that person more naturally, more easily, more readily, more charismatically, more funly. Like you can do it much more passionately than the drudgery of what, the mountain goat gets up the hill eventually. It can actually happen quite quickly. When you love yourself more, you allow love from others. It's like a deserving love. I receive love. I allow yourself that, and you'll be able to. Taking a break, Capricorn, is sometimes slowing down to speed up, is sometimes the best way to add love to your life in terms of not just relationships, but the kind of like financial support that you like to have, that grounded energy that you like to have, that pinnacle energy, that stability that you like to have. Remember that there's a richness in people too. There's a richness in deep soul bonds and connections with that lover's energy. 10 of Cups. If that is the life that you want, if you want the happy family, stability, happy, joyful, whatever it means to you, okay? Just joy, happiness, domestic joy, really. Alignment, divine love, a blissful relationship. If you want emotional stability and you want to feel really freaking good, give yourself a freaking break. Give yourself a break and remove yourself from toxic energies. It can happen naturally is what Spirit wants to say. This is the longest reading so far. It really can happen naturally, but you've got to work on your partnership with the divine too. You've got to work on your partnership with balancing out love and money in the month of October. Okay? Because I really feel like there's a choice here. There's a choice to repeat a pattern with someone or with behaviors that keeps you from someone, self-sabotaging behaviors. And over here, it's like, well, you could have a renewed love with this person that we originally picked up on, or it could be, I'm moving away from that. I'm cutting the cord of codependency and I'm moving towards someone who, when I love myself, is actually attracted to that version of myself and keeps me in that energy. Counteracts, stabilizes. It's a big confidence boost to not self-sabotage. You're going to feel so proud of yourself. You're going to feel so accomplished. But you're also going to feel so joyful. Like there's just something lighter about you. You can be an earth energy. You can be grounded, but you can still feel light. Like a flagpole. And you'd rather wave the flag of happiness than wave the flag of, oh, well, I got here, but I'm barely alive. Like I'm barely breathing. What's going on here? Why are my cards all over the place? Okay. Chiron, heal. Pisces, sensitize. This one said stay there. Passion. Okay. Pisces and sensitize. Did I not talk about like this, or was that Taurus energy? Interesting. You might be dealing with a Taurus, but similar earth energy, right? With this Pisces energy, I do feel like, yeah, it's something in the unconscious, sensitizing to your shadow self and your fears and doubts, and facing them full frontal and being like, do you know what? How about I turn these fears into my desires? If I can execute the same amount of worry and life force energy to those addictions and fears and patterns, I can transform them and bring them to the light and use them to achieve my dreams and really live out my fantasies. There is a balance here with the 12th house of this card, the sensitized energy of Pisces. There is a balance here, because you split a 12 at 6. It's balanced, it's harmonious, and you can have the light and the dark. In fact, you really need it. And it's like, you can have that dark, like lustful fantasy, but you can have it in a beautiful, safe, loving environment. It doesn't mean that you have to go and put up with someone else's ishy behavior. Okay, we've also got Virgo and digest, which is card number 6. So again, balance, harmony, cooperation, healing, and interestingly enough, we have Chiron and heal. Okay, and this is 10. So it feels like when you heal, you close out one chapter and you start a new one. There also is something about like your stress and your worry, and also your addictions could be affecting your gut, and that can then very much have an effect on trusting your gut and knowing when you feel a certain way in your body and going, oh, body's trying to tell me to do this, body's trying to tell me to retreat, to rest, to have a break, or have a break from gluten, from drinking. And it very much feels like beer, like yeast, okay, for some of you. But it's also talking about the 6th house is about health and wellness, and then service and duty, right? There is a line between, you split a 6, it's a 3. There's a line between how much you give to others and how much you give back to yourself. Of, okay, but there's group energy, and then there's me energy. There's self-expression, and then there's self-reflection. There's growth, and then there's healing, and there's a time to pause as well. Okay, then you've also got 5th house and passion. Okay, very beautiful energy, where I just was talking about like utilizing that life force energy for good. Sorry, I'm probably rocking the camera there. And using that self-expression, that passion, that fun, that creativity, and that like even like sexy energy, bringing it out in a more childlike fashion of, well, I want to be happy about it. I want to be enjoying about it. There's something where you have to like, and this is the 3rd house energy I was picking up on. You almost have to intellectualize, you have to compartmentalize this, you have to make it make sense. Okay, because in your mind there's something here that doesn't make sense in terms of what I have to, but I have to, and it's this that doesn't make sense. You taking a break, you slowing down to speed up, you're like, oh yeah, other people do that and they're lazy. Yeah, you can stay in conflict and disagreement and competitiveness with yourself, or you can boss up over the situation, step into that divine masculine or divine feminine. Okay, this could be Emperor, and just when I say that, the Queen of Cups is there. So yeah, hinting at divine feminine energy as well. Support yourself to step up the way you need to step up, and ask for help when you need to ask for help, and enjoy life again. Be willing to walk away from hostility. Be willing to show your full self, and to explore your full self and explore the light and the dark to bring things into a better balance and just so much more happiness. What are the overall emotions connected? Rejection. Yeah, for some of you there will be a split, but it's divine protection from someone that you needed to be cautious about to begin with, or, you know, rejecting a drink, rejecting work, saying no to certain things, giving yourself some space, retreat energy, okay, so that you can focus on 10 of Cups, happiness energy, smiling like you mean it, okay? Wow, I love that. Smile like you mean it. Dun, 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 dun. That's the Killers, by the way. Okay, bite. All right, what are you sinking your teeth into a little too much? What's becoming a little bit destructive? Deep. This is something you might need to dig deep to explore. That could be hard for you, but you've got the earth, and the earth will move under your feet if you need it to. Please focus on yourself first. What is best for your highest good is going to make you so attractive to everything that you're asking for in love, in money, in life, in joy, okay? And take what you need from life. Take what you need from life. Stop taking on everyone else's problems and give back to yourself. And also give back to your relationship if that's the thing that needs your attention. Take that time for yourself to reconnect to self in a way that it feels like you're being greedy, but you're actually like helping your partner feel seen and heard and loved. There's nothing wrong with that. In fact, it's so necessary in this situation. Okay, so let me know how it resonates in the comments below, because I know that that's going to hit different for a few of you. There's a lot of layers to this Capricorn reading. What is the final message here? Manifesting miracles. Your dream is soon to become a reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. Trust your heart, okay? Your heart. You don't always have to trust like the path that you said that you would do like 10 years ago. You're allowed to change your mind. You're allowed to mix things up. You're allowed to grow. And you're allowed to say no to people. Oh my goodness me. Start saying no to the things you need to let go of. And start saying yes to the things that you would like to bring more of. Emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. Devil energy. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment and sometimes let go of the control issues, things that have control over you. You've got to regain control. Emperor energy that came up here so that you can find your wish fulfillment. Okay? That is what I have for you, Capricorn. I'm going to leave it there. Let me know if it resonated. If you'd like to book a personal reading, the link is in the description box below. But I'm wishing you all the best. This is a lot. Take a break. Take a break. I love you guys. Thank you for being here. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.